Hello, I'm EnterElysium, this is XCOM needs you. XCOM Long One mod. We're trying to pull it back. I don't know if it's possible, but we're going to try. Let's buy some rookies. Total rank's 102. Not really going up very much, are we? Few soldiers. Not that. High soldiers. There we go. Yeah, look. Cancel. Higher soldiers. 46. We need to be at about 60. Let's buy all we can. Okay, and scan for activity. Yay! We've researched the abductor! Additional damage! Right, now, let's start on some autopsies. Right, who did we capture? We captured a sectoid, didn't we? We've got a sectoid and a floater, so we'll start on the sectoid.
We've made a number.
Yes, we've made a number of interesting looks at this, and there's definitely something going on. They have big brains. A fighter. Hi, he's looking for a satellite. Scramble the interceptors. Scramble the interceptors. Kill him. No, you're not allowed our satellites. I'm sorry, I have bad memories.
We have eyes on the bandit. Approaching target.
Come on. 1. 2. Cash bounty, we win! We took a lot of damage, but we win! Cash bounty. I need that cash bounty. I'm pleased. That cash bounty is going to be useful. When are we going to be done digging? 3 days, okay. I'm tempted to go and dig some more after that, but we'll see. Because we will want to build a lab, and we want to build a psychic thing next to each other, and we also want to build another satellite nexus? Is it a satellite nexus? Yeah. That's going to cost a bunch of money. And power. But we will have power, but that's going to be next month, so we should be fine. I'll keep the money for now. And I do have to do another scan for Exalt in about 10 days. So let's just keep going. 8 weapon fragments for an engineer. Sure. Defend yourself, France. Defend yourself well. Small scout. Sure, go, kill it. Oh, we could send the killie, or we could send in the avalanches. And I'm thinking the avalanches. Although 2 days till this laser can. No, avalanches. Avalanches it is. Now, we didn't using one of our tracking on the last one, which is annoying. I would like numbers to tell me how many trackings I've got. Cash bounty? Hell yeah! What was that? What did we just finish?
The new engineers
Foundry. Did we finish?
We're always glad to have more help.
We finished new mech welfare systems before we even have mechs, but you know, whatever. Still cool. I'm good with that. Now we could invest in something like alien metallurgy. That would take 24 days. Not bad. 24 days is actually getting online for, you know, actually being somewhat useful. That's tempting to do. What else have we got? Alien metallurgy. More drop stuff. More alloy. I don't need it desperately. I probably will by the end, but wow, that amount of meld and we're about to build mechs. No. No, we're about to build mechs. We can't afford to spend that at the moment. We have 200 bucks. I'm thinking at the end of the month we just splash it into an extra laboratory. But we won't be able to build an extra laboratory till the thermal generator is up. So it's going to be 10 days anyway. Yeah, I don't actually know really what to be doing with this one. We could do more rookies. Yeah, let's grab... we can actually build these suits. Okay. Well, let's build a mech warden, right? We need to start building these suits anyway, so submit the order. And I think, well, we could definitely do with a few more rookies. Yeah, we could definitely do a few more rookies. Yeah, we'll actually leave it for now. We'll take the next batch of soldiers. Oh, it's just come in, right? Actually, so let's have a look at this new batch of soldiers. A few soldiers. Whoop. Patricia Hernandez. Well, that name seems familiar. Jane Price is okay. Ah, they're all average aim or lower. Wow, what a waste of money. Average aim or lower. Is there anything remarkable? No. No, they're nothing good there. Nothing good whatsoever. I'm going to hire some more soldiers. I'm not even going to bother renaming them yet. I'll rename them soon enough, but I won't rename them yet. Hire soldiers. Let's make it around 5. Let's go to the grey market. Oh, wrong one. No! Cancel. I meant to be a weapon fragment. Boop, there we go. And let us start barracks. Hire soldiers. There we go, nearly 60. Scan! We have some stuff. Did it actually unlock anything? No. We can do the interrogation of the sectoid, which we will of course do immediately. The sectoid is like, oh no, please let me out. That's the summary of that cutscene.
Excavation complete.
Excavation complete, that's nice. Scope, sweet, we've got a scope again. Because of course we lost one with Jim Sterling. I hate this. I hate having to sell Illyrium, but I think we need to. I desperately think we need the money. That money puts us in a good place. I'm not going to sell any more. We need the Illyrium later on, but that's good for now. So, right, we are now at a decent amount of money. If we have a look at our buildings, build facilities, I think we can afford to excavate. And maybe even build another mech suit. But when that's done, right, when that's done, as soon as that's done, it'll be Satellite Nexus. Laboratory, yeah, Gene Lab, yeah, we need space. So let's excavate, and then we'll keep the rest for the end of the month when we'll be buying, no, not the end of the month, but the point when the thermal generator is built and we can build some buildings. So let's keep the money for now. No. People are back, and there's a swarming in the United Kingdom. Now we need to do this, because we need to get the panic down, right? The panic is way too high, especially with France nearby. I wonder how high France is now, actually. We've had a few missions in France.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum
Yeah,
capacity.
it's not too bad.
Additional uplink required.
India's over them. Bloody hell, India. Right, so let's go. Glasgow. Roadway, a long corridor of numerous vehicles. Okay, that's nice. I like things where they can't flank us very easily. But I've got to remember to take smokes, so... Now, can we take Tory? Yes, we can. Now, the idea is I want to be able to level someone up, or at least give them more experience as a lieutenant so we can turn them into a captain. Tory's a pretty good choice, and she's got some great dense smoke ability, so we'll pack her with some smoke grenades and she'll be a perfect defense. We will also want to take... I'm thinking we take our second best sniper, just in case. The move will be nice, nonetheless. And who else? I don't think we need to take Timothy McLean. His assault ability is great, but it's not the time. A gunner. Rocketeer would be nice. The Disco Alorn! Disco, baby, yeah. Who else? Shregger. Get as much experience as possible on you. Don't spam the scout. Don't spam the scout. Actually, no, I'll take Malastraker. I want Malastraker to get more experience. And then for the last one, well, I think it's going to be some form of infantry, except we don't have any infantry to take because they're busy. Oh, there might actually be someone available, but I don't want to double up on my officers in command, so we'll see. We will see. Scope. Yep. I don't mind leaving you in the armor at this moment in time. We'll talk about your equipment later. We know what you're getting, it's pretty obvious. Every time it's the same damn thing. Actually no, I want you with a shredder because you don't have a shredder, do you? So yes, you want to keep the shredder. Scout. I would like to capture, right? I want to capture some dudes. So arc thrower. Do you have battle scanner? You're a lance corporal. No, you get battle scanner at corporal. So we'll take that. We'll give you a laser rifle. It is swarming, so maybe we do need to take someone else. Dusk and Day. Dusk and Day it is. Chem grenade, flashbang, scatter laser. So Dusk and Day's got 77 aim, but is only a specialist. So Dusk and Day's going to be pretty damn amazing. Pretty damn amazing. So I'm feeling good about that one. You're fine. Medkit's a little bit of a waste on you. I might put the medkit on someone else, like the assault, but we'll see. You want laser rifle. Those are useless. We've proved those are useless now. Chem grenade all the way. Flashbang. Assault. You can trade out your flashbang for... backup medkit. Gunner. We don't need an extra chem grenade as well. We'll actually turn you into our fire support. So basically you're taking the role of the infantry. Not that you can shoot multiple times. You don't have double tap yet. But you're pretty damn good and you've got a nice high damage weapon. So we're allowing you to be fire support. Okay, let's check this over. That seems good to me. Everyone's got a weapon. Let's launch a mission. So we're off to Glasgow. Probably a nice motorway of some kind that we're on. Does Scotland actually... No, Scotland doesn't have motorways. They all turn into A roads at the border, don't they? Oh, it's not a motorway. It's some sort of fountain. Okay. This is okay. I haven't had this mission in a while, actually. It's a bit of a lack of high cover is the only issue with this one, but we do have our amazing smoke grenades from Lieutenant Tory, so I'm thinking that, you know, it isn't too bad. Now, come on. Load up. Now, the issue with this map, of course, is that there is high cover, but it's that area there for the aliens. Getting to the high cover is the tricky part.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike one is cleared to engage.
Moving out.
Oh, really was expecting to bump into someone there.
Position confirmed.
Ah, there we go. Oh god! Okay. Okay. Flashbang.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Right, I know the tactic here. It's flashbang. This dude needs to have his move reduced. So disorientate them, they can't shoot for toffee. I don't know what to do with the sniper, I think he's just going to end up just doing bugger all, really. Dusk and Day.
Moving out.
Chem grenade, right. This should destroy his move, right? His move should go down to absolutely nothing. Now the issue is we don't want to bunch our guys up because grenades. I really don't want to be killed by grenades. It'd kind of be a bit horrific. Tori, we're going to risk setting off another pod by moving Tori over here. Really hope we don't. We didn't. Good. A Berserker's so close to the... It's not the best of starts. I don't know where to move you to. Trying to think of somewhere that's safe. It's gonna have to be. We're gonna have to double up, and it's gonna be horrific.
Heading to that location.
Now I don't want to hit him because if he goes, he'll move. So we actually probably want to fire this, and we do not. Whatever we do, hit the berserker. Right? Do not want to trigger the berserker. Good. Good, I like it. Right, so if we kill this guy, actually, we might not get grenaded. Tori! Oh, Tori. Nice. Right, we do need you moved back to actually a position where you can fire from, sadly. But I'm thinking that's going to have to be next turn. Actually, if we move Malice now, please don't trigger a pod. Okay, good.
Heading there now.
That's unfortunate.
Adjusting sights.
Okay, and what's going on? What's going on? There we go. That's destroyed his move. Look at that. Look at that move.
I'm pinned down.
I'm pinned down.
Now, the flashbang won't affect him this turn, so we're actually in a little bit of bother right now. Thinking we step away, then we use our... Oh, we don't have double shot with this guy, do we? Well, there's no point shooting him. And you are suppressed, so... And you're suppressed as well. Well, let's take our aim bonus. Oh, that's really big. That's really big.
Still up.
Right, we need just everything on him. And that's a panic.
What's happening? No, this isn't right. This isn't right.
Someone's going to end up dead. I don't think we can stop him. Now, we are suppressed, but I think we're going to have to take shots, which I really dislike. But oh well, let's shoot. Nice!
Hostile specified.
Let's just keep your head down for now. Okay, Berserker down. What are they doing? What are they doing? I want to capture one of these guys if I can. So I might end up using a What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I might end up using a chem grenade on them. We do have a chem grenade left, do we? Yes, we do. There we go. It's fine. So, here's the plan. Move to here. Dusk and Day gets a promotion, which is cool. I'm up for that. I'm all down with the promotions. Now, it's going to be difficult getting that injury. We could move up to here, right? But we so risk triggering another pod, and I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to risk triggering another pod right now. We need to actually get someone who knows what they're doing, which is, unfortunately, none of our guys. He's already chemmed. So I think we just Overwatch, really. Let's spread our guys out from behind this, though. There's no reason they need to be bunched up anymore. Hopefully he'll just do something innocuous, not move. Come on, don't move. Seekers?
They're shifting their attack.
Little bit of damage. Now, will the sniper get the damage? Yeah, the sniper got the kill. Okay, so what are you going to do? Acid, you're going to move.
Do something. I'm pinned down.
Acid again. Okay. So here's my thinking. Move to here. Pistol. Ah, damn it. It's like, I wasn't going for the critical. I'll be completely honest, that was not really what I was going for, but oh well. It happens. Battle scanner. I should have moved behind cover before I did that. Oh well. Yep, okay, cool. You can step back into cover, dude. Thank you, Malice. Really? Our shot is blocked? Okay, well, let's try moving and doing this. There we go. Nice. And we've got a shredded drone, which doesn't really make hide nor hair difference to me, but apparently it's a big thing. Move to that. Shoot. Nice. Well, Tori can go here. It's a little bit flanking, could trigger something. Unlikely to, though. And let's begin moving everyone up slightly.
I'm rolling.
Reload. Overwatch. Now, we do still need to get a captive. We do have an arc thrower left on this mission. Question is, where do we get one? Tori to there. Japper to here. Shrega to here. It's high cover. Now I could push Dusk and Day forward, so we'll see what happens there. Via Lawn, I want you to move up, if you do not mind. Thin Men. We don't have a captive Thin Man. We do not have a captive Thin Man. It's something I could definitely go for. That'll be a pain in the ass to get, though. I'd rather get a mutant than one of them. That's going to be a hunker. It's going to be a hunker.
Position confirmed.
Let's see. So yeah, if you can hunker... Yeah, I'm not going to take the smoke this turn, because I don't know how I'm going to be laying out my squad in future. Oh, no, not with a pistol. Switch back to your main weapon. Nope. Switch back to your main weapon. There we go, now Overwatch. And I guess you're going to end up Overwatching as well. That's not great. No, I can get you to there. It's fine. You're on the flank. You shouldn't be shot at too much. And Malice Draco, I'm going to need you. So I'm going to move you up to here and then I'm going to hunker you. Possible that you might get spit at, but... Spat at? Spat at. Now, let's see what's going on. So, there is definitely something going on over there. Surprise, surprise. I think I know what it is. It's Thin Men. Spoilers. Get shot at by the sniper. Come on, sniper. You've got a crazy aim. This should be a hit. Nice. Right. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh, he's moved a fair distance there. Lightning reflexes. Bloody hell. Thin Men getting lightning reflex. He's not even a leader. What is it about full cover in this game? She's out of rockets, dude. It's fine. And floaters. Because what else complements Thin Men like floaters? Well, you're hunkering anyway.
Headed there now.
Let's see what we can get. So a few 50s, an 80 there. I'm liking the idea of the 80. Yeah, we go for the 80. Nice, nice. Now, sniper can get basically anyone, so we use the sniper as the backup. Run and gun's quite nice, but unfortunately there's no one really in run and gunny range that I feel confident about getting. Yep, let's get that. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Really weaken him. I like the really weaken. Thin Men are too accurate by half for themselves. Not as high as I'd want. Not as high as I'd want. Okay. And, of course, we want to be doing some dense smoke over here. That's nice. Oh, we still got a shot. Cool. Let's go for that. That was a 99, but it was just a kill Garth with 1 health. 1 health is very little when you've got red fog on. I don't rate it. Now, there are 2 guys there, and there are too many guys there. I can't actually run in without getting myself killed, so I'm probably going to move to there, high cover.
I'm on the move.
And I might even be in range for the med kit. Yeah, I am.
Come on, time to cowboy up.
I normally would like to keep the spare med kit, but in this circumstance I think it's necessary. Spit. Yeah.
Poison me.
Okay, okay. Unlimited range spit really does bug me. That's something I would change. I would give it a limit in the range.
That was close.
Though to be fair, of all the people they could spit, my medic, not really the one I'm all that worried about. Japper is half cover with dense smoke. Really? This game sometimes, man. This game. Really, I don't know what I would have done differently there. Again, this is another one of those moments where it's just like, we need to kill this guy. We risk running Overwatches, but right. So who's the threat? You're overwatching, you've only got 1 health, you're not much of a threat. He's a threat, and he's... Alright, he's got an Overwatch on. Something I would like to get rid of. I can, I think. If I go here and then I use Chem Grenade, I should be fine. And it'll debuff the Thin Man. Like, the Thin Man's immune, but he will still get the debuff from the aim. Right, now if he respawns on his Overwatch, it'll kill him. So I'm okay with that. Who's getting suppressed? The one with acid on? Okay, cool. Actually, no, we're immune to acid, yeah, so we do need to get here because we need to stabilize this guy. So we'll trigger it. I forgot about this. Oh shit. That was so close. I forgot about that one. He's got full health. That was going to be really dangerous. This is what happens when I get pissed off at the game. I start losing it. Stabilize.
Hold on. Just hold on.
We'll think about you in a minute. Like, honestly, we do need to kill this guy. He's a bit of a threat. Nice crit.
Need a resupply.
I think we'll move just to trigger the suppression. I forgot about my acid. And that should kill him, because he acted in acid. No, it didn't. Okay. Come on, we need this coin flip, coin flip.
Negative. Weapons dry. Damn it.
And acid. Okay. Well, he is low health, so I don't know who to choose, really. I think we do need to kill a couple of these Thin Men. Or at least injure them so bad. Oh, nice. It's a kill. Sweet. Minosaki, I know you're in half cover, but we need this. Stop this guy flanking. Oh, no, Minosaki! Lovely as always. What a good shot. Don't kill Minosaki. Not great. She's going to be out of action for a while. So risky, so risky.
That all you got?
Hunker. Yep, that was going to be a hunker. Now, what do we do? What do we do when they come for you? We're going to pull back.
Moving out.
We're going to take some shots and then we're probably going to smoke grenade up, okay? So let us start considering our shots. We'll risk a 32 for kill. Oh, nice! Yeah! Ah, I like that. Do more of them, please. Alright, let's get some injuries. 85 for this guy. Come on. Could have been better, but, you know, it could have been worse. Dusk and Day. Right, let's start with our smoke grenade. I don't want to risk it. Just chuck it centrally. Nice, dense, large cloud of smoke. Violorn, you need to hunker. Are you still affected by acid? No, you aren't, so you can actually reload. You need to reload. You need to reload. You're still affected by acid, mate, so you're going to be hunkering. You're moving to there? Okay, that's fine. Spit on Tori all you want, but she's got med packs, dude. Now this guy's the one I'm a little bit worried about. Suppress. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. More of them, please. Hunker, yep. Okay, so who have we got? We've got 37s. Well, let's risk a 37. Oh, nice! Some of these 37s are really coming through. Unfortunately, you need to reload, but lock and load. Oh, he got away in just in time, but no, he died! Ha ha ha, take that. Right, who has the ability to... Oh, it's the scout who has the ability to... Bzz him. We'd already have one though, so I think we're going to take some shots. If he dies, he dies. If he doesn't die, he doesn't die.
On the move.
Down to one medkit now. And we've got an injured Violorn. He died. I'm okay with that. The reason I did that instead of going with the capture was there might have been meld left on the map. And one captured floater when we already have one as opposed to meld. I'm going for meld at this stage. So, Shregger's being promoted. We can go Dense Smoke, we could go Sharpshooter, or Hollow. Dense Smoke! Building you as the ultimate support. 5/7 plus 1. What does that mean? 5/7. Huh. Not sure. Weird. Okay. Draco's been promoted. Battle Scanners. Dusk and Day! I like close encounters. Close combat specialist, sorry, because just free shots. Against that Berserker there, it would have been lovely, right? And Minasaki's out for 30 days. Jappa's out for 40 days. Honestly, I felt the mission went as well as it could have. I don't think I could have done really much difference. That said, this is actually really bad for us. We've been relying quite heavily on Tori, and we've only got 2 gunners, and having one of them out as well is pretty horrific. 5 meld. Okay, so there was maybe a canister left alive. Okay. 115 bucks though.
Be in touch, Commander.
That's nice. Okay, so we do have a lot of money. Council report in 1 day. Okay, thermal generator in 7. So, what we'll be doing, I think we need to build another mech suit. Let's build another mech suit. I feel that went pretty well. We'll just accelerate time to the council report.
Incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far.
Scientists 2, engineers 4.
Your recent results were beyond our
Canada's withdrawn, Russia's withdrawn, Germany's withdrawn. No bonus there, but of course that's our home continent. Carry on.
Remember,
How much money did we see from that? Okay, so we did see a little bit. So we got about 300 bucks from that, which is okay. And we got some new guys. So let's have a quick look in the barracks before we go. View soldiers, and I'll end up renaming them in between episodes. 66, a 68, a 66, a 66. 62, I didn't really want to mention, but okay. So we did get some above average guys there. I'm pretty happy with that. Idiocy Incorporated, do you come from one of these magical lands? Because that's not the Scottish flag, right? Because, there we go, there we go. So, you're not from Scotland. I think you come from another country that I don't know about. We need to name your country. And Dark Warder, we need to name your country. So, you are going to be good. You are going to be maybe good. You, ooh, a little bit low on the move, but good. You, great move. Great move. And 66 aim. That's something I can get behind. We'll have a quick look through the other ones that we had the other day. No, nothing really amazing there. I'll have to rename you guys. So, I've been EnterElysium. This has been XCOM Needs You, XCOM Long War Mod. It went okay. That said, there are a horrific amount of wounds. A gunner's out for 35 days, another gunner's out for 17, another gunner's for 38 days. What is it about gunners and getting shot? And also the wound modifier for will is going to be... Jappa's down to 40. Wow, so Jappa actually had like a crazy amount of will and is now down to like average E for scout, for sergeant. That's really unfortunate. It's kind of depressing when that happens. At least it doesn't like disqualify you from the XCOM project. I wonder who I should turn into mechs, right? Does the will matter as a mech? Like, you can't get mind controlled as a mech, but can you in Long War? Can you get, like, psychic powers affecting you in Long War as a mech? Probably is my guess. So, do you want to turn, like, people who've had injuries into mechs? Does the will modifier reset? Because it does reset their stats. I don't know. Maybe I should turn Tori into a mech. You've been injured. Interesting, interesting. All things we will discuss next time. And look at the facilities. 3 days away from doing that. 6 days away from that. And when that is done, the plan is to go straight into laboratory, gene lab, extra satellite place, and I might actually get some satellites going. Yeah, it might be a good idea to get some satellites going, because I want to take Africa in one. I have one sitting in the backup place, which means I would need to build 2 more, and not taking losses. So I might get 2 satellites going immediately, and then we can build a satellite nexus. Like, as soon as this thermal generator is done, we'll build a satellite nexus. I'm liking the idea. So let's just build the items now while I remember. Only costs 105 because of our
current satellite uplink facilities are
what's it called?
We should build additional uplink
What are they called?
as soon as possible to allow
Workshops. That's what they're called. They're cheap because of workshops. I like the idea. Build 2 of them. What was that? Ah, we can build these. Yes. Yes. I like the idea of building these. We probably need more laser cannons as well. That's something we should really get on. But building stuff like Restorative Mist. How long does this take? 11 days. Okay, so we are looking at 11 days to really... 5 days, okay. To really get this going. Flamethrowers are really good in this. Laser lance? Heavy laser for a mech. Nice. Nice. I'm liking the idea of these. I wish this could be categorized. I know it can't because it's vanilla, like mechanics, but I wish it could be categorized into stuff for mech, stuff for infantry, stuff for shivs. Make it a lot simpler. But I'm thinking we build the satellite nexus, right? ASAP. We build the gene lab and the extra laboratory as soon as we can after that. But also, at the same time as we get that up and running, we also want to be able to get a couple of these things up and running, right? So we want maybe getting... That was a bit silly, actually, wasn't it? We don't have the interceptors to cover another continent. Well, at least we've put the down payment on the satellites. Okay? But we can't build another facility to launch satellites from. Well, we can. But we can't actually launch satellites until we've got enough money to afford extra interceptors. Buy a flamethrower. Buy Restorative Mist. What else? Super heavy laser? No, that's for you. Laser lance. Mech. Yeah, mech lance. Let's get one of them. And I think that's all we need. That's for shivs. Pretty tempted to get another one of these, but I think we'll save the money because we're going to have to do a scan for Exalt in a few days. In 4 days, I plan to do a scan for Exalt, so I will keep a little bun anyway. We'll call it there. I've been EnterElysium. It's been long while. I'm actually particularly interested in seeing how you think it's going, because I felt the last few missions went as best as I could play them, but I don't think they went well. I think we're taking too heavy losses. Our attrition is too high. It'd be interesting to see what you think. And I'm also going to rename all the dudes. So, catch you guys then. And, as always, if you like the episode, please remember to like. And if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It helps the war effort. Stay shiny.